Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Mimi's Place. I am Sandy, and welcome back to another day on Mimi's Place. So, I got a few things going on today, but this video I think is really important. It's something that could affect a lot of people, and I want everyone to be prepared for it. This is not fear-mongering. This is not being over-dramatic. This is what I know from personal experience, things that you're going to want to do, okay? So before we get any further into the video, please, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. That's all I ask. A comment and subscribe if you'd like, and be part of my community at Mimi's Place. We have a great community of people here, friends, and we just have a blast. So my channel is a little bit about everything, mostly frugality, prepping, homemaking, things like that. Today's video is going to be more about prepping, and it's not what you think, okay? So, without further ado, I'm going to ask everyone, did you get it yet? Did you get it? Did you get the stomach flu that's going around? Lord, I hope you didn't. I haven't gotten it yet. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Okay? I didn't get it yet. But I had it, I would say, 12 years ago. It was the most horrific thing I ever had. Now, I have had H. pylori, and it's in tough competition with H. pylori. I think that the norovirus was worse, and actually, norovirus, I think, spun off the H. pylori because right after that, I started having a lot of stomach issues. So I think that the norovirus did something. So if you're not sure what norovirus is, just let's just say that it's minimum 3 days of your life that you're never going to want to relive again. It is a stomach bug, okay? A double whammy. And that's basically all I'm going to say. I don't want to gross you guys out, but it is horrific. You got your diarrhea, your vomiting, your fever, stomach pain, chills, aches, pains. You might feel like you're getting the flu, but it is a stomach flu. It is highly contagious. Hand sanitizer is not going to do it. So you're going to want to prep by lots and lots of hand washing with soap and water. Even countertops, things that you touch, soap and water, hot water if you can, or as hot as you can stand it, or bleach. Okay, bleach is good. Well, you can't use bleach on your hands, but countertops and surfaces, the bathroom, doorknobs, light switches, telephones, your pocketbooks, ladies, just dilute some bleach and, you know, a drop of bleach in, I don't know how many, figure out the ratios, and just lightly go over the handles to your pocketbook, the bottom of it, and let it air dry. Take your shoes off when you come in the house. And then there are some things you're going to want to have on hand. So aside from vigorously hand washing, and it is the friction of the hand washing that gets rid of this virus, because this virus has like a oily coating on the outside of it, and it doesn't break down with hand sanitizer. So you're going to need the soap and water, and you're going to need that friction of washing your hands. When you do surfaces, you're going to need to like rub with the bleach and water, okay? Or you could get bleach and water in a spray bottle. Dollar Tree actually has Comet Cleaner with bleach, and that works really well. So it's already done for you. So for $1.25, go get one, okay? And wipe everything down with that. The other things you're going to want to have on hand is you're going to need some Imodium, because I'm telling you, yeah, nature's going to take its course, but I'm telling you, after a day or so of that, you're going to dehydrate. And if it's really bad, like follow the directions on the back of the box of Imodium as to when to take it, when not to take it. But I am not a medical professional, not a nurse, not a doctor, not a nurse practitioner, not a CNA. Nope, I'm just being Mimi. And always check with your doctor before you use anything like that. But have it on hand. It's just a good thing to have on hand anyway. The second thing would be maybe some Pepto-Bismol for your stomach. Gatorade for your stomach. You're going to need to stay hydrated. And sometimes water doesn't stay very well on your stomach when you have a stomach flu. But to sip, like, itsy bitsy sips of the Gatorade it's not that it may, but it does, because I learned this from H. pylori. It really does help settle your stomach. It's the electrolytes that are in it. So that will help settle your stomach a little bit. If you can tolerate some broth, you're going to want some popsicles. If you can get a hold of some popsicles, I like the original popsicle brand. And for some reason, I want them sugar-free. And I'm not one on artificial sweeteners or flavors or anything like that, but the popsicles, for me, have to be sugar-free. They have more of an icy taste to it and texture, and they're not as sickening sweet. And I think they do stay better on your stomach. And again, those are good to have on hand anyway if you have a cold, a flu, sore throat, whatever. Okay? You're also going to want to have some Jell-O. Now, guys, don't wait until you're sick and then you have to sit there and make the Jell-O. Because even the quick set, you're not going to want to do it, okay? You're just going to want to, like, I want a little something in my stomach. I got to stay hydrated. Buy the pre-made Jell-O cups. Trust me, they're under $2 from Aldi. Price Right, any of those stores. If you can get them cheaper, Dollar Tree has them. Just go get yourself some Jell-O cups and keep them on hand, because you're gonna need them. You're also gonna need something to help reduce fever, aches and pains, so you decide whether you take Tylenol, ibuprofen, Advil, Aleve, whatever it is that you take to reduce fever and pain, have it on hand. I don't want to say this, guys, but I really need to say, well, I think I'm going to save it for last. Try to make sure that you have a can of Lysol on hand. I just replenished my stash. So you're going to want Lysol on hand. And you know what? Don't be afraid to ask your friends when they come in your house to remove their shoes, please. And please wash up with soap and water. Hand sanitizer isn't going to cut it for norovirus. This is the stomach virus that literally cripples a cruise. This is the norovirus that spreads when you hear, like, 700 people on a cruise ship to the Bahamas all came down with, a stomach bug. It is called norovirus, and you don't want it. Don't be shy. People coming into your home, you have a right to politely ask them to remove their shoes, because you don't know where these shoes have been. Please, let's not go there, okay? Always remove your shoes. You should be doing that anyway. Okay, that's my opinion. The last thing you're going to need, you're going to need a sympathetic friend. You're going to need a friend that, if you can bear to roll over and text them, you can go, oh my God, I feel like I'm dying. You're going to need that friend. If you're real lucky and you can dial their number on speed dial, yeah, you're going to want to call them and go, help, I think I'm dying. You're going to need that friend. The very last thing you're going to need, I hate to say this, guys, stock up on the toilet paper. Just saying. I'm only throwing it out there. You guys do what you got to do. So I'm hoping that this virus stays far away from everyone. Another piece of advice I have, too, is if you are taking public transportation, you sat down in a restaurant, you sat down in an Uber or a Lyft, you were at a doctor's office, you had a seat somewhere, change your clothes when you come home. Every single thing that you have on, everything, on top, underneath, and in between, change it. Throw it in a bag, wash it separately if you have to. I wouldn't even throw it in with the regular laundry. Just keep it separate, wash it in hot water. This is just my advice. This is not any kind of professional advice, so don't get upset with me. I'm only trying to help you guys. I wouldn't want this virus. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. It is horrible, and you can be contagious with this, get this, for up to 2 weeks after the symptoms have disappeared. So if someone says to you, oh, I had that stomach bug, but I'm fine now, you better wait another couple of weeks before you start hanging out with them, okay? Just some advice. because I love you and I don't want you guys getting sick. This virus is awful. It's just awful. So that's my advice for the day. I hope you like my video. Give me a thumbs up if you do. Leave a comment below. Have you had it yet? Have you ever had it? And oh my God, I pray you don't. I love you guys, and I'll catch you next time. Stay healthy.